Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today is a very special day because we are doing a blind react, but it's not just a blind react for me, it's a blind react for literally everyone on the planet because this band did not have music publicly available until recently. And the band is called President, and their first song that they're releasing to the public is called In the Name of the Father. Now, they kind of showed up on social media a couple of weeks ago with little teaser trailers of just a dude in a suit sitting in a chair. And as it pans a little closer, you notice that he's wearing a mask of just a normal kind of face with some tall standing black hair. And it looks cookie cutter politician president vibe, I guess. So naturally, the comment section of these teaser trailers, when people see someone in a mask, isn't, oh, this is cool, I can't wait to check that out. Nope. Their first thought is, I need to find out who this is. And it's just annoying. I personally don't care who's under the mask for two reasons. One, the name that I've seen floated around the most, I have no idea who that person is, so I'm not going to be happy or disappointed either way. And secondly, like I kind of mentioned before, if someone wants to present themselves with a mask, there's a reason. They don't want their identity known, they want it to be about the music, or they're trying to just portray a certain image, and they don't want to be John Smith under the mask, they want to be whoever the character is with the mask. So I'm going to respect it. I'm not going to look into it. So I'm excited to get into this. So without further ado,
shut up, Draven.
Let's check out President. It's creepy as balls, though. Oh. Okay. I like it already. Ooh. Okay. Okay, before we move forward, initial thoughts. Not the vocal style I was expecting. So that's cool. I thought that this was just going to be full on screaming the entire time. And nope, that's not at all what we got. Also, very cool that they have the lyrics up on the screen. I know a lot of reactors they'll have the captions on underneath, or they'll research it ahead of time. I don't do typically either of those. I kind of want to absorb it all for the first time, and then I'll add some notes later on. I do these thought bubble things, and that's where I put in like post notes that I maybe miss in the first playthrough. But this was cool. We're gonna hop back to the start. We typically always do this here and get another feel for that. But yeah, creepy vibe to start off, and then he starts singing, and you're like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad. And the lyrical content is seems to be pretty deep and emotional so far. So let's try that again. That smile is creepy as shit, dude. The rubber mask kind of moving, but not really, is creepy.
choose to find hope, because hope is choosing to find meaning in a meaningless world.
Interesting concept going on here. Huh? This is wild. Man, I want to go back to that like presidential address section. That's an interesting kind of I mean, it's obviously on brand if you're going to be called president to have, you know, the scrolling teleprompter lyrics of and the message of hope and all that good stuff. That's cool to have it in a rock song, metal song. Are we classifying these guys yet? I don't know. This is just good music so far. That's what I'm going to classify it as. Let's keep going.
We all choose to find hope, because hope is choosing to find meaning in a meaningless world.
It looks like the band members are masked too. I'd like to get a good look at them. Oh, such a good note. He just stares into your soul. Fucking hell. God, I love that note so much. So good. I like they're mixing like the God and country thing that you're typically supposed to. Ooh, hold on. Oh, daddy, Jesus. Let's go back to that father note where they break it down. Good Lord. What I was saying is I like that they gelled together. What I was trying to say is church and state. Typically you're supposed to keep church and state separate, but this is like a mash of the two. You got president and speaking about the father and like the king of terrors and things like that, which probably the devil, if I had to guess. I haven't interpreted all of this yet. I'm just enjoying the first reaction. But initial thoughts, that's where I'm going to. But man, this is so good. All right, let's hit that that father whisper that I was not ready for into the breakdown. Here we go. I just watched, dude. That was so good. And there we go. That was In the Name of the Father by President, the first public offering from the band President. And it did not disappoint. That is a song I am immediately putting on my playlist, and I can't wait to see what else they come out with. But man, that was such a good song. And obviously, I'm not blind to the internet. I've seen other reactors and other people talking about this song without watching it, just text-based reactions. And I've seen the name Sleep Token thrown around a bunch. I've seen Deftones thrown around a bunch. And far be it from me to not make a comparison between things. If you've been watching this channel long enough, you know that I'll point out a good comparison when I see it. But I mean, like, countless bands have done the scream, sing, melodic thing that President just did. It's not anything new. And to point to one other band it's cheap. I want to go and examine the lyrics a lot closer. Like I did love that we saw them on the screen and I was able to follow along somewhat, but I was more taking in the rest of the video and the presentation, because the mask, like, you put someone in a mask and which, you know, you put someone in a mask, I pay attention. That's how that works. I love masked dudes. That sounds weird. Oh. But I do. I mean, I like dudes in masks. What can I say? Horror movies, your Jasons, your Freddys. No, not Freddy. He was just burnt. Your Jasons, your Leatherfaces, the Collector, you know, things like that. And then you get bands like Slipknot, Mushroom Head, you know, other bands that have had masks on. I just dig it. I dig that aesthetic. I don't know, it's something that I find interesting. So to see a band with like a human face, it's not anything gross or twisted or evil looking. It's just a face, but somehow more evil and scary than any of the Slipknot masks that have ever existed, or, you know, even Jason and Leatherface and all those dudes, Michael Myers. Not as creepy as just a guy smiling at you with like a fake face. You know, there's something unsettling about it. But anyway, besides the point, the music was bang on. I will, like I said, be listening to this repeatedly because that's the style of music that I enjoy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know down in the comments, and if you feel like we deserve it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And when you're in the comments, I'm going to ask you, what's another band that you were there for on day one? For myself, it's Breaking Benjamin. I was there before their debut album came out. I heard a song, God, probably on Napster or LimeWire or something, and it was like a demo of Polyamorous, and I was just like, yep, I like these guys. And I tried to research them, and you couldn't find anything online. And this is early days of the internet, so it was tough to find anything to begin with, let alone a band that not too many people probably outside of their hometown knew of. So I can say that I was there for the rise of Breaking Benjamin from the get-go. And I'm curious to know who you were there for, and do you still support them, or are you of that camp that once your thing gets too big and it belongs to too many people, you're just like, that's not my thing anymore? Let me know. I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. That being said, I'm gonna let you get on with your day. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this one, and go check that out. And also, while you're down in the comments, check out the social links, including the Buy Me a Coffee link right here. It would greatly support the channel. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.